How to Fall in Love with a Man Who Lives in a Bush by Emmy Abrahamson. Then I see him. He comes cycling through the crowds on a little kid's bike. When he catches sight of me, his face breaks into a smile. Several people turn to stare at the giant bearded cyclist. He stops in front of me and carefully leans the bike against the bin by the bench. "You're late," I say. "I didn't think you'd come," he says. "It was Cobra who said I should probably just check whether you were here or not. And you are." Whoa. I look at the little bike. "Is it yours?" I ask. He nods his shaggy head. "Yep, I bought it and everything. Paid €5. "Did you buy it from a child?" "No, a man. A very small man," the homeless guy says and starts laughing. Today, I notice more details. He's wearing a dark green long sleeve t-shirt, a dirty grey sweater, and jeans with holes in them, and he's using a pale blue rope as a belt. He's barefoot, and his feet are dark brown with dirt. On his hands, there are several grazes, and the knuckles on his right hand are covered in scabs. It looks as though he's trimmed his beard a little, unlike his hair, which looks even larger and more matted than last time, and his face really is beautiful under all the facial hair. If Hagrid from the Harry Potter books had been younger and hotter, he would have looked like this. But today, I also notice that he's emitting a pungent, rancid smell. My favourite extract of this amazing story. I've been so excited to finally be able to pick up this book and can confidently say this is the best book that I've read so far in 2020. How to Fall in Love with a Man Who Lives in a Bush. A translated novel which is readily available for you to download right now on our Libby Overdrive app. Why not? Well, I can tell you that it will certainly help your adult reading challenge categories. For example, I can give you 3 that you could tick off your list and get further into completing the 2020 challenge. Number 15, a librarian recommendation. Number 23, a book that makes you laugh out loud. And number 31, a novel based on a real person, because Emmy has based this story on her life and on her real meeting of Vic in Amsterdam. However, the characters in this book are called Julia and Ben. Who knew that a chance meeting on a bench just before an assignment in the bank, where you teach English to the most distracted, self-indulgent and pompous man, could be life-changing? There is chemistry between these characters, and you eagerly turn every page because the author, Emmy, at the end of each chapter leaves a sentence that grips you, turns the content of the previous chapter on its head, and makes you so eager to read more. I really enjoyed this book. The novel is set in Austria, Julia is Swedish, and Ben is Canadian. What is really exciting, because this book is translated, there are some words and names of baked goods or shops and restaurants that can't be translated, and I'm really delighted in reading them in their mother tongue. I would say that this book would score 9.75 out of 10 if I was to rate it, only because I wish it hadn't ended, and I wish we could have had a further insight into the characters' lives beyond the closing chapter. It's a really enlightening book. It teaches us to as much as we like structure and we relish routine and the stability that it brings and the comfort to know that there are no surprises, you need to get out there and to allow yourself to be open to meeting new people, trying new experiences, and definitely not judge a book by its cover. I really think this is the best book to pick up this afternoon and to allow yourself to become lost in the tastes of the cooking of Austria, the theatre, and especially in the amazing Berlitz courses that Julia teaches. There is a lot of depth to the characters, and your judgment of Ben is really challenged at times throughout the book as you see his growth, and definitely Julia's choices make you giggle, because she, as much as she portrays herself as being someone very conscious of what other people think of her, she's quite gutsy. So borrow this book today, and I hope you continue to enjoy our fantastic efforts by the library staff to introduce you to different authors and books. So have a great afternoon and borrow this book.